And it's working. Perfect. Sorry, just texting someone. Okay. Welcome. I'm Taylor, for those who don't know. So today I'm doing Monday. The issue is I haven't been able to do one in a while. So I'm going to actually do, I want to say 3 minutes. Okay. I'll be focusing, I guess I'll do 4, because I'll read you Sigil, just so today, Myth Monday video. And then I will, let's see who else. So I'll do Sigil. I'll do Nexus, Argentum, and I guess I will do Mutt. So just a quick recap, I guess I'll do about Sigil. Sigil, he is the wolf spirit / god of time. He can forward someone's time, backtrack someone's time, stuff like that. He can affect a person's time. He can actually travel through time, stuff like that. That is Sigil. That was just a basic recap. If you want to learn more about Sigil, because I did go over it a little bit better in my last live stream, which was an update. So next is Nexius. Nexius was seen as the god of change, adaptation, and he actually received the title of god of technology when the world started to go in the way of technology. Just because he had that title of change and adapt, for him to be more known, he claimed the title of the god of technology. With Nexius, he supposedly vanished. With him vanishing, though, he didn't really disappear. He more seemed to merge with the technology. Sorry, give me 1 second. He merged with technology, so he went into his realm, which he called the Nexus. His realm was the Nexus. And then, sorry. So over time, he did become stronger as technology started to spread around the world. He's actually seen kind of as one of the strongest gods. The only other god really seen stronger than him is the god of addiction, which I will go over in a different video. Argentum, he was the god. He was one of the gods of the hunt. There was quite a few, especially out of the wolves. He was a god of a hunt. He was a god of camouflage, so hiding basically. He was a god of camouflage, hunting. He was actually also a god of marriage. And with him being the god of marriage, he was also a god of protection, especially for younger children. If you wanted to go hunting as a child with a parent, you would have to have the Argentum signal, basically either a piece of jewelry or your skin. Your marked on the skin. I'll go over the Argentum's mark, I guess, later on. I would have to get it sketched up. I don't really have paper. No, a pen. I'll see if I can quickly sketch it up, but it doesn't look like I have a pen or anything. I do not. Okay, so I cannot sketch up Argentum's mark. I guess I'll post that on my Instagram, which is, I believe it's just named the same thing as my channel, but let me double check here. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'll get something drawn up for Argentum's mark and I'll put it on my Instagram. So yeah. Next. So yeah, Argentum was seen as a god of the hunt, god of marriage, family care, protection. He was also seen as a god of camouflage. I also forgot to go over appearance. I'll go over Argentum and then I'll go back to Nexius. So Argentum was a brown wolf. His fur was a very dark brown. He had yellow eyes, but the thing was, he can obviously change his color, his fur color. And he, one of his places to supposedly hide was in vermilion skin, or sand. Vermilion sand. And for those who don't know what vermilion is, it's like a reddish orange. He only had two eyes. They were bright yellow. Next is Nexius's appearance. He was a dark gray wolf. He had almost an orangish chest. Some people say it was blood red, dyed basically blood red. And he had actually 4 eyes, and all of them were almost like a really light green, almost a lime green. So yeah. Next is Mutt. Mutt is very unique in the sense of Mutt would kind of receive the treatment Apollo would, whereas if you forgot what the god of this was, people would assume it was Mutt. And that's actually how Mutt received her name. Some people say Mutt is the god of archery. Is the goddess, I guess you would say. The moon, some said the sun, which kind of contradicts the idea, because if you had different deities in a religion, you would have separation for the moon and the sun. You could have one person circling the earth in different positions at once. But the reason she was titled Mutt because she received so many titles. Her original title, I believe, was Medici, something like that. Was Medici. And with her then being changed to Mutt, Mutt basically means more than one. And she was a merger of more than one god. I believe she merged. She gained the titles of other gods. And so with that happening, is her face basically mixed into what looked like three different appearances. There was the center, which was a white wolf. There was her right side, which was a gray wolf. And there was her left side, which was a brownish wolf. Her eyes were blood red. But yeah, she gained so many titles. I think the only two that actually were her titles were music and archery. She was the goddess of music and goddess of archery. But again, she merged with so many gods over the years that she's become the goddess of healing. She's become a goddess of the hunt. She was goddess of wisdom, the sun and moon, like I said. Goddess of titles. Like, she received many titles herself. And that's actually one reason she became the goddess of titles. She was very unique in the sense that if people didn't remember, they instantly assumed it was her. So even at one point, she was known as a goddess of memory, but then the actual goddess of memory, I guess, was remembered. It's funny. Again, I'll go over that in a different video. And the funny thing is, the goddess of memory was not a wolf. It was a bear spirit, which there are several of. They have their own forest as well. But yeah. Excuse me. They have their own forest. But yeah, the goddess of memory was actually a bear spirit, so I'll go over that in a different video. I have my iPod hanging up. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for those. I do kind of want to quickly talk about something, I guess you could say. My coffee shop. These first few Myth Mondays have been mainly about wolf spirits and stuff like that. But specifically the 8 I've done, because at this point I've done all of the other one, plus the Drakens. It is based around my coffee shop, but also my book. So these are going to be 9 main gods in my book. Well, 8 main gods and then the Drakens. So these are going to be based on gods. I will do a couple more Myth Mondays on the wolves to try and fit in the pantheon of wolves. Because in the belief that the book is based off, there are thousands of gods. A lot of them share titles, because there's quite a few gods of the hunt. There's gods of protections, stuff like that. There is multiple gods for one title, but also titles technically can't overlap themselves. Like the sun and the moon cannot technically belong to one god. So there's that. So in saying that about my coffee shop, the 8 I've done, which is Sigil, Sage, Argentum, Nexius, Mutt, and then I did the Wolves of Heresy, Carwin, Garham, and Coruscant. Those are going to be drinks in my shop. They're specialty drinks I've made for my family who likes them. I made them for friends who also really like them. So I figured these are going to be specialty year-round drinks. And I actually wanted to go over these 8 specifically because of that. And then during seasonal occasions, so Christmas, fall, stuff like that, I'll have different specialty drinks. But yeah, I'll say the names of these drinks, but I'm not actually going to release what the drinks are. That's going to be for a different video. So the name of the drinks is, for Sigil, it's Sigil's Time Spear. I'll just, so. Then there's Sage's Smoky Snow. That's a hot chocolate. That's not going to be a coffee. I'll say that. There's Argentum's Camo Vermilion Sand. That I still need to experiment a little bit with that, but I have the base recipe down. There's Nelson's Nexius. This was actually a recipe I received from a friend with the last name Nelson. She's one of my best friends, so yeah. It's Nelson's Nexus. Yeah. Then there's Aromutt, which is a mix of basically a mocha, not a mocha, well, kind of, it's a mocha, but with several other things. Crowin's Earth, and that one is more for the people that like black coffee. It will have a hint of something. Again, I'm not going to release it, but that's for someone that likes black coffee. Garm's Bolt, that's another espresso drink there. And Croissant's Flame, that's going to be more for someone that, how do I put it? Someone that likes, I don't know how to put it. It's unique, I'll say that much. But yeah, I will have seasonal drinks. So for Christmas and stuff like that, I might bring in different deities, different spirits, animal spirits, because right now it has the whole wolf spirit. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think that's going to be everything for today. Thank you for watching, for those who did. Yeah, I'll see. I have been working on a couple things. So yeah. It's kind of embarrassing. Come on. I wanted to. Oh, my connection is unstable. This is embarrassing. There we go.